Holy sh! All right, so it's day two working on this body for this modified car that I'm building. Let me just give a little bit of information on this body. This body is from Simple Speed Shop. I had bought some bodies in the past that were pretty decent. They held up, pretty well in some tumbles. Our track is really tight, so racing gets really tight. So you do have some bump ups. You're tagging walls and tangling with other cars and whatnot, and you know some rollovers and things like that. Never had any problems with those bodies uh, breaking or coming apart in any way. Detaching some of them that I had in the past. The uh, the only problems that we did have was the fact that the hood where it should attach to the bumper didn't really come with a way to attach it to the bumper. I have to say that Adam over at Simple Speed Shop nailed down the mounting on this new body. I think this thing is called the Mark SX something Mark 8. So I'll get the paperwork a little bit later and clarify. But he came up with a seriously easy way to mount to tie that body down in the front on the bumper. The bumper for this thing, oh my God, you couldn't ask for a better bumper. This bumper is not only rigid, but I mean it is ready for battle. It it's got a it's not terribly heavy. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but the last bumper that I bought lasted 3 races. It was just it was a piece. It was essentially a couple pieces of plastic. The main piece coming off the body, coming off the bottom of the chassis, was out, had been heated, bent, and then bent on the corners. So it was no more than about an eighth of an inch of really rigid plastic. It looked like it would have held up, but it didn't hold up that long. Um, this one, holy cow, Adam, awesome job. Um, I'll get some more pictures. I wasn't able to actually get some video of actually building the body because it is a process. There's a lot of panels. There's a lot of screws. There's a lot of fitting. There's a lot of trying. I can tell you this: that when I mounted the nose of the body, went perfect. Mounting the actual main part of the body, uh, I missed it by about that much, and so I had to open up one of the wheel wells that was already cut just a little bit more. So one wheel on my body will be just a little bit bigger than the other one. I'm hoping you really can't tell it once I get paint on there, but who knows? Even if you can, it's a race body, so who cares? But I'll get some. I'll try to get some more video if I'm able to this evening and show you guys what's going on. It's a little cold right now. I was hoping to have the car painted and ready to go by Saturday because I plan on testing the car Saturday. But who knows? I'll try. I may have to pull some tricks at the house to get it done, but we're gonna try to get at least a base coat on it. I know we won't have any decals on it until next week, but um, just have something out there to go out and actually test and see how it's going to handle. But awesome product. If you're running this class, if you got one of these bodies, you know what I'm talking about. It's a great body. Um, if you don't, check him out. Simple Speed Shop also has a Facebook page. Does some killer work, and you couldn't ask for better quality. And just a credit to the hobby. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll see what I can do, and let's get this car together and get it on the track. Oh man, what's up, y'all? Uh, sorry, I look terrible. I know I do, as if I ever looked any better. But hey, um, here it is, like 10:30, damn near 11 o'clock on a Friday night. I got a test session tomorrow with my modified, the car that I've been showing the vid for, in the build vid. Worked some pretty long hours the last 2 days. Had to go in, be at work at 5, which means I had to get up and leave my house. I had to get up at 3, leave my house about 4-ish to get to work for the past 2 days. And so it's really kind of messed up my sleeping habits. But anyway, long story short, what I'm getting at is today when I got home, I was beat. And so I came in, wife and I just bought a brand new couch. And so I came in, Michaela, which is our granddaughter that lives with us, wasn't home. So I took advantage of it and caught me a nap. Well, woke up, everything's great, and just realized about 3 hours ago, hey dumbass, your modified has no paint. So we're trying to sling a little paint on it. Thank God the weather's cooperating somewhat, but I'll carry in and show you what I got so far. Alright, so it's a fluorescent orange so far. Pactra fluorescent. Hood, nose, 2 side panels side of the hood, and the braces for the hood. And we still have all of that to go, which is going to be great. So, piss poor planning on my part, but I'm going to try to pull something off anyway. Don't know if the rest of the side panels are going to be orange. Don't know if the hood, the top and the deck are going to be black or blue at the moment, but got to throw something on it. Alright guys, so bear with me, man. I apologize for this room, but I got all my panels painted. Thank the Lord. There's I got scattered, so I'm sorry. Here's this upper sail panels, the 2 bottom panels, the deck right there, and I've got the nose and everything in there. But I was able to go with, I was beating around, I was kicking the idea around and going with the blue, but I did metallic black. And I did that because 5 years I've been racing these cars, and all the time my cars are orange, black, and white of some nature. And I bought 2, nice, pretty blues too. And the hell is that? It's blue streak Pactra, and I just ain't got the heart to do it, man. I don't want to put no bad juju on the car. But anyway, it's extremely late. I'm hoping to paint flashes so I can get the body put back together. Already got the nose in there, chomping at the bit to put it back together. So I'm gonna get started on that, and I'll keep you posted. Man, I don't know if it picks it up, but that damn roof is a metallic black, and that is going to look ridiculous on there. There's 4 screws of 4,000 more to come. All right, so there it is so far. It's a Pactra fluorescent orange backed up with white. And then the deck and the roof are, God, look at the fingerprints, I'm sorry. Metallic black. Normally, like my last cars, I would have done the upper part of the hood in black also, but I just didn't want to put a lot of black on it this year for some reason. But let me tell you something about this body. This body is, I'm still on the fence about it. Is it a good body? Yes, a great body for what it is. Adam puts out a hell of a product, but the only I've got a couple drawbacks on it. Number one is all the bracing, which will definitely help out, but it takes a long time to get this thing together and a long time to get it to fit. And but man, it's I really won't know until I put it on the track today. There it is right there, Simple Speed Shop. I don't have number decals on them. I have those made. I just didn't want to take it up there completely naked. That's why I put a couple of smaller ones on it today or last night. Now the mount system on this thing, it is 2 pieces. The hood, as you can see, the body posts up here. You pull the clips, hood comes up out of the way. But down here at the bottom, where is it? Right in here. See these two screws here? It actually hooks in there, and then there's two body clips that go in there to hold it down, which is awesome as far as the mount system. And in the back of it, the main body comes off in another piece by itself. Awesome design. Great body. It's a little, for me, I mean, I'm not knocking the guy, but it's a little bit on the pricey side. But I'm looking forward to getting it out there today and just testing it, see how it does. It's not a bad entry to get back into racing this year. And yeah, we'll pick this up when we get back up there to the track today and see what she does out there. All right, you fellas, whoever's watching this, if anybody's watching this, pardon that thing from the mirror, but I have literally just pulled out of the driveway to go to the track to run this car. So buckle up, we got about an hour and 15-minute ride, and hopefully everything will go right. I'm a little nervous. Weather's beautiful for January, man. It's like, I think today's the 11th of January, 11th or 12th. It's a Saturday, and it is, according to the gauge on the dash, it is 71 degrees outside. It's a little overcast. I called up and talked to Kevin, the boy that runs the track, or owns the track. It's actually in his backyard, but it's a great facility. And he said that it's ready to go. There's a little bitty chance of rain, but nothing too major. So with a little luck, we'll get up there, get some test laps in. I know I'm gonna be rusty. I had taken over a year off from doing any kind of RC racing. So I'll get video of it up there, of both of it. I don't know who else is. I know two of us is up there for sure, but if anybody else shows up, I have no clue. But regardless, I'll get video. Just so you got to promise not to laugh, because I'll probably wind up doing enough laughing for all of us. So hang on, we'll be there shortly, guys. So I'm about a third of the way to the track, and I figured I'd give you a little history lesson of this area where I live. Some of the state things, like the state seal and the state bird and whatnot. Apparently they've changed the state seal to this, and as you can see, there's also two state birds nesting there behind it. Yeah, and I believe that coming up on your right hand side will be what is going to be the North Carolina flag, and this right here is the statue, the official statue of North Carolina. Yeah, so welcome to hell. Here we are. We've managed to go a whopping 1.5 miles. We're making ridiculous time, blazing a trail. You know what just hit me is that in all of this crap today, this traffic crap, not one Prius. That's ridiculous. Not one Prius. But the day's early. Still got a right good way to go, so that may change. This is getting ridiculous. I stay on this road that I'm on right now for only 8 miles. Not 80, just 8. And this is the 5th damn stop that we've had to endure just to get 8 miles up the road. And mind you, I've left my house. I bet I ain't gone when I get over there to the midway point, which I've been about 22 miles, and I left my house at 11:30. Yeah, so 8 miles, 5 damn different work zones. And yeah, welcome to North Carolina. This is great. Well, guys, get this. We're I'm over an hour committed right now, and been watching the skies. The skies are kind of gray, but still weather. The thermometer's still showing like 71 degrees, which is great. But I had a feeling this was going to happen. I got a call from Kevin, the boy owns the track, on the way up here, and he said it had just started drizzling up there at the track. So I don't know. We're gonna go. I'm just like I told him. I said I hate to turn around since I'm so damn close. He said it's really not a whole lot showing up on his weather radar. So keep your fingers crossed we'll actually get this in today, because Lord knows I've been chomping at the bit. So I put in a long night last night trying to get the damn car together. And oh, it ain't got a damn seat belt on, but they'll put one on it. But keep your fingers crossed, man. We're gonna get up there and hopefully get a little bit of round time in. See you when we get up there.
Heavier by the lap.
I know, I could tell mine was too. I knew my battery was about half dead anyway. I hadn't charged nothing.
Oh, drawing this motherfucker down to get dry dirt.
Slowing down, ain't it?
Yep. And then it'll just cut off. All right, I need to hit the wall, knock some of this mud off.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm going so slow now, I'm wide open all over my mouth. Yeah.
Oof. That was, we'll edit that out.
That needs to be fixed. That hurt my steering.
Fresh packing that some bitch, ain't no telling what will happen.
Yeah, just keep getting slower and slower every lap.
That's what Mom was doing.
And it'll run till it stops. Like the batteries run completely out of juice, and then it'll come back wide open. Like right now. Wow, it's getting ready.
You trusting soul, I know that.
Look at that. I need batteries. Gonna cut right now. Here we are at the snail.
You better come off the damn track. Ooh. Is your clutch set loose?
Nah, that's transmission.
No way. Well, like this. I'm out here, drove out from there. This is my luck, and I apologize, guys, but drove out here, and weather was good for about the first 2/3 of the trip out. But the closer I got, the cloudier it got. And by the time I actually got over here to the track, it was raining. The surface of the old track is red clay, and it doesn't take a lot for it just to become damn near unraceable. You could go out there if you wanted to and make a mess of the track, make a mess of your car, but we kind of opted not to, and you know, it's understandable. We got a lap or two in, but it was, I think it was just a kid and both of us took over and just wanted to go out there and just run, because hey, look, they're here, let's get them out and do it. So we really didn't get any video because it really would have not done. Number one, it's a test session, wasn't going to do any good as far as that. And then if anybody's interested in coming out, I didn't want anyone to think that this track is like this all the time, because it's not. It's it's a really fast racetrack. So at least the car's built. I'm super excited with it. The high side, I run a high outside line with it, which is not something I'm not used to doing. But just to get the car out there and turn it up and, you know, actually see what it was going to do, I was really impressed with it. Still on the fence about the body. Super happy about the bumper. Just don't know about the body. Not knocking the body itself, but it's just, I don't know if this is going to be the body that I run this year. So I may wind up and do something else. And I may even build my own body. I don't know, but super excited about it. I'm sorry there isn't more of a payoff than there was, but I can tell you this much: there's gonna be a lot more to come, because while it was up here, we did shoot what we were gonna try to use as a promotional video, which is just basically both of us sitting there, me asking questions about, you know, how it come about, because nobody really knows us out here. And so I'm gonna be uploading that to this channel, and then linking it over to a couple other places like the track page on Facebook and a couple other things. But so it's not like it was all in vain, because there's going to be a lot more to come. I just hope that anybody that's taken an interest in the building of this thing and the other cars, I got 2 more cars that are definitely in planning. So that's gonna happen pretty quick, because tentatively the season's gonna open up the latter part of March, first part of April, you know, when the weather kind of levels off and things start to warm up a little bit on a more steady basis. So there's a lot more to come as far as our racing goes. Please, anybody that has subscribed or has thought about subscribing to the channel, don't think that that's all we do. All I'm going to do is post racing videos. I do love racing these cars, but I do enjoy the RC hobby as a whole. So there'll be a lot more of regular, a lot more other stuff, regular, you know, builds. I love Tamiya kits, so I'm going to build some more Tamiya kits, and I'm big into the crawler scene, so I plan on doing a nice class 2 crawler, possibly even a class 1, but definitely a class 2, and some other stuff too, you know. Big into the boats, as you know, if you've seen the video of my sport fisher on here, I got a wood boat that I've been working on that for about 2.5 years that I just haven't even finished. And so there's gonna be a lot more to come, and I just hope that you guys will stick with me. If you've made it this far this video, thanks for doing so. If you haven't subscribed, please, you know, I would appreciate a subscription. I'll follow you and I'll subscribe to yours too. Hit the notification bell over there, and get your I'll notify you whenever put up another one, which I'm working on trying to do a lot more of them here lately, because I just really like this hobby, and I just want to share it with those that may be thinking about trying to get it, and those that are already in it, you know. Post a comment down there. I love reading them. I'll respond to them, man. Any questions, anything that I can help you guys with, please let me know. Hope this finds you all doing well. I've got about another hour or so to drive to get home, and as soon as I get there, start tearing this old race car apart and cleaning it up. So take good care of yourselves. Enjoy this this somewhat beautiful weather if you're in this area, and till the next time, hey, take care and keep scaling, man. We'll see you.